It got to the point where when niggas said the trailers come out today, I didn't believe it because I've been hearing that about the first teaser since December, so I didn't initially believe it. But when it actually came out, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, now we got another holiday.
Yeah, it threw me off guard because I got the notification to my phone. I was just like, I don't know, I was on my regular websites and notification hit. I was like, what the fuck? Random.
Would it hit on the website?
No, I was on another website. And,
you gotta believe it at shakybutts.com is showing the Thor trailer now.
It's called Clapdoc.
Whatever, man.
Nothing! You just don't turn it off! Nothing! Is over! Nothing! You just don't turn it off! Nothing!
This joint already is niggas know what it is. Like it's at the point where like whatever Marvel put out, it's day one. You can say I'm biased, I don't give a fuck. Right now, I'm enjoying the entertainment they're putting out, and they're hitting us with classics and shit is solid. And Thor's new entry has been niggas been looking forward to this shit for a while. First thing I saw, the first teaser,
yeah,
with him like, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm chilling now.
I ain't fighting no more.
Got Jane Foster Thor showing up like, yeah, it's my time now. The suit look flames. She look good.
She look good as shit. Yo, I'm telling you, let her walk in the room wearing that shit. She gonna drop the hammer. I'm gonna drop the hammer.
She gonna drop the hammer on your fucking head and then leave. These scenarios you got, she's not whatever. Anyway, this I've been looking forward to. And the first one was a teaser, and that gave us like a good amount of stuff. This one's an actual trailer.
Yeah, and I just wish people. I have 50% that I like, and then I have the other 50% that I want to shut the fuck up. The ones who say, "Oh, Marvel's cringe now. They putting out bullshit." All right, if you have your own opinion on it, that's fine. But you do have other people who actually enjoy life.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, like we enjoy life.
See, and I see it from both angles. Like, unfortunately, you got some motherfuckers with Hannibal masks and street jackets like that talk crazy, and you can't help them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you really can't help these people. They're sitting there just filming them all like, and
talking bullshit.
And they're what they're actually saying is, oh, Marvel putting out trash and all that. But then when you hear him talk, you say, and you see foam with the mouth and all that shit. Like, okay, well, he's obviously crazy. Like, let's go over here and talk to some people that actually make some common sense. Because if you want to tell me that Marvel putting out bullshit after Endgame and people actually say that, you're fucking crazy. You're out of your fucking mind.
So the new word is Marvel is going downhill. Marvel doesn't know where it wants to go with the shit.
Okay, to each his own. I get, you know, there's some things is not for everybody. But if you're gonna say that Marvel consistently put out bullshit since Endgame, you might have been dropped on your head. Yes, that's all I'm saying.
Right, because now that's over-exaggerating the situation. That is really over-exaggerating the situation.
That's a whole other conversation. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, all I know is as long as I'm entertained, that's all I care about. Yeah. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that really doesn't affect me. It annoys me, yes, but it doesn't really affect me.
Right.
I get annoyed and then I move on to something that I actually give a fuck about. Right. Anyway, rant over. Thor Love and Thunder trailer. Let's check this shit the fuck out. Let the Church of Marvel say amen.
I mean.
Kids, get your popcorn.
Hey.
Let me tell you the story of the space giant, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey. Well, he got in shape. He went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title.
So give me that.
As the one and only Thor. Oh,
give me that.
Spoke too soon.
Jane?
Oh.
Yeah,
your ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3-4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, give or take.
That's when you know you're over, motherfucker.
Damn. Why she look better too? Like.
Well, you're right.
Damn.
Yo, she looks gorgeous.
The only ones.
Women of Asgard, baby.
About
Are they gonna show them?
Yeah.
themselves.
Are they gonna show them?
Christian Bale.
Oh God.
gods will die.
Oh my god. Yo. The fact that he's in a Marvel movie. Yo. Oh shit.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
He's just
Ooh.
my first bad guy.
Oh, he looks fun. He looks like a more bad motherfucker.
You are not like the other gods of kill. Because I have something worth fighting for.
Yo, he looks crazy as shit. Hey, Jane.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise. And flick.
Russell Crowe.
Flick too hard, damn it!
Russell
Should
Crowe.
we help him? And eventually, grape.
You can't do that.
Russell Crowe too.
Russell fucking Crowe.
I'd like to make a formal request to Kevin Feige and the geniuses at Marvel and all that. Can we get Matthew McConaughey in a Marvel movie too, please? Because like, listen, y'all got the greatest talent right now. Can we get the homie Matthew McConaughey to play a villain? Because you know this motherfucker will kill it too. Listen, when it come to Christian
I've been
Bale,
saying that.
when it come to Christian Bale, this motherfucker like,
Yeah.
yo, when it come to acting, yo, this motherfucker's in another league, yo.
Yeah.
He's in another league.
This was some. This is what you call giving the people what the fuck they want, and that is the best way for me to put this shit into a queue and give it to a motherfucker to understand. This is what Christian. Yo, I knew Christian Bale was playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna look that freaking good. I've been avoiding shit, man.
The motherfucking butcher. Listen. When this motherfucker even speaks, there's a certain way he speaks where he commands attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he speaks, you're like, oh. You know what I mean? It's like he commands. It's like power with his voice. Like he becomes something else. Like, and he really does. I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah.
He becomes something else
Yeah.
when he plays a role.
Because he's an actor who can deliver the message the right way. It was kind of like when you delivered your message when you finished culinary school. Like nigga, you sounded strong as shit.
Yeah.
You delivered the fuck out of the message. And then you cooked the worst motherfucking food after you graduate. I'm trying to figure out what the 4 years of that schooling do for you.
Because I had the recipe and you want to add all kind of extra bullshit to it. Throw this in it. I'm over there doing the shit, flipping the knives and doing the shit on the table and all that.
Yeah,
and you want extra ingredients in the thing and you fuck it up, man.
You were the only person who makes gumbo with no taste. Your gumbo tastes
Don't
like
ever say I don't got
hospital
taste in my
Jell-O. It
food.
tasted like-
You crazy.
It tastes
you
like hospital
are
Jell-O.
crazy. You're crazy. That's because you were drinking that wild turkey the other night and it destroyed your taste buds. Now you don't know what the fuck is what for a whole fucking week period.
You don't blame the bird.
What up, nigga?
Okay, so all right.
When it comes to Christian Bale, yo, and I want to reiterate this, he becomes something else when he plays a role, good or bad, just like Matthew McConaughey. Like these are motherfuckers when it come to acting. When they talk, you listen.
Yeah.
You motherfucking listen.
So you do feel good about him.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
And just seeing him the way he was talking this all day, like I'm gonna fuck everybody up, and you believe that shit. Like, oh shit, he's gonna fuck him up.
And I believe, like you said, I believe it too because his face looks menacing. And you know, Christian Bale has always had teeth structured like a tiger, to me. So he already has that look.
He's got that dominant,
Yeah.
you know, them dominant features where
You are afraid of him, and you have him being the best villain in this movie. I'm loving him as the villain so far.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe. The last time I had seen Russell Crowe was in a bullshit movie named
Unhinged.
Yeah.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up.
That was some negative shit to bring up.
Everybody has you know what I mean? They got good movies and bad movies. Well, almost everybody. But like some motherfuckers, I mean, you don't listen. That's not his fault. He didn't write the script. He did the best with what he was given. Like, I don't blame the actor. I blame everybody else. Like the writer, the director, and all that shit. It's like, you can fix this shit. Like, listen.
Look at how many stars Unhinged got. Hold up. Oh, there's titties. Like 2 stars. So they agree with this. But that first page I pulled off, God, that wasn't.
You're looking at a whole different set of stars.
Yeah.
You freak ass motherfucker. Listen.
That was unclothed.
Listen, I don't blame him for that, and him being in a Marvel movie gets me excited. Like, That's like blame the cast of that bullshit Fantastic Four for the movie. It wasn't them.
Yeah, he right.
It wasn't that. And they all went on to do some amazing projects after that.
No, that might be something. You know what? I can't. That wasn't Marvel. That wasn't Marvel.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Marvel. Hell no.
But this is so. What makes me mad about trailers for Marvel is this, and this goes back to the commentary. You're the type of person where you tell people truthfully you love what Marvel is doing.
Yeah.
But you don't tell somebody else, or you better like it, or you're stupid. You just hate when people say things like, these directors don't know what they're doing. Marvel does not know which direction to go. And that's the type of shit that pisses me off. It's okay to have an opinion.
Yeah.
But don't say that Marvel doesn't know. You may not like everything that Marvel is putting out, but please don't sit there and say, oh, they don't know what they want to do with the shit. Don't say that, because I'm watching this trailer. Jane is, first of all, I can't wait to see how Jane got her powers. And I'm going to see some other shit with her, but
listen. See, like I say all the time, to each his own. Not everybody's into like comic movies. Not everybody's into like, not everybody has to like everything. And I get that. But then you got these people who want to bitch and moan about Marvel has no direction now, and the movies are boring and all that. And I'm like, what kind of TikTok attention span do you have to watch movies like Shang-Chi and No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness, and you talking about you were bored? Like, well, then go home then and play a fucking video game. Then what do you mean you're bored? Like, what? I don't understand this shit. Like, you got these people with these crazy hot takes, and some people doing it for clicks. But then other people actually believe this shit. Yeah. And I'm like, both y'all motherfuckers are crazy. Like y'all got straight jackets on backwards, like it's fashionable, and Hannibal mask. Why are you foaming at the mouth? It's like, I can't take you seriously when I see foam on your face.
Right. Because now I know you are not speaking from. Motherfuckers just won't speak common sense.
But you know what? It is what it is. Because and I said it before, you can't please everybody. And no matter how much good shit you put out, somebody is gonna be you know what I mean, be mad or pissed off, or you know what I mean? Not everybody is gonna like this shit. But the good thing is now they don't give a fuck, because they know enough of us actually enjoys good content.
And those are people who matter. Those are the people who matter.
If you believe that Marvel peaked at Endgame and you want to move on, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying I'm gonna handcuff you to the chair and you gotta watch it. If you really don't want to watch it, then that's great. That's fine. Watch what you enjoy. Yeah. But don't try to fucking down motherfuckers like us that enjoy this shit. That's when I got a problem. Don't try to act like I'm out of my mind because, oh, you just like everything Marvel does. I enjoy entertainment. Is that a problem? If that's a problem, that sounds like a personal thing.
Yep.
Don't try to attack motherfuckers that actually enjoy this shit. We love entertainment. We grew up reading this shit, and seeing it on the screen is next level for us. This makes me feel like a kid again. Right, so if you try to downplay me for enjoying this shit, that's where I have a fucking problem. Don't tell me nothing.
Amen. Because this goes back to the enjoying entertainment for what it is. If I open my electric bill, I'm pissed off.
Exactly.
Your electric bill. I
get it.
You open the electric bill, you're pissed off, right? It might depress you for a little bit, but then you get to go to the movie theater and you get to leave all that shit outside.
All that shit is gone. Like our time in the movie theater is therapeutic.
Yeah, man.
With all the bullshit going on in the world, with all the shit happening, it's like that's the escape. And we don't just latch on to anything to escape. We latch on to things that we generally enjoy. We go and we're having a time of our life, and whatever bullshit's happening, that's a second thought. We the afterthought. We don't even think about that shit. We're in the moment, we're locked in, and we're just having a time of our life, enjoying some stuff that we've wanted to see our whole entire life.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Listen, not everybody's down with the sermons of the Church of Marvel, and that's fine. But don't try to downplay the congregation and all that, because if you do that, you can get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. We don't hear that shit.
And stop. And also, this goes out to the internet know-it-alls. You can watch a trailer. A motherfucker like me, I'll watch the trailer. I might miss a few things because I'm so hype about what I'm seeing. Yeah. You got people who will say, oh, how could you miss this? And how could you miss that? How could you not know who this is? Okay, I didn't read the Marvel Encyclopedia. I don't know every single character or every single event that's going on. I'm sorry, but I can still enjoy it, can't I?
The thing that happens is that's something that happens with every single property. Even if you watch a Harry Potter trailer and you miss something, oh, you're not a real fan. You missed this. That's not the majority of the fan base. You know, that's just the motherfuckers that get annoyed when you don't notice every single thing on your first watch, which is pretty much impossible unless you're sitting there pausing it and playing it and pausing it.
Right,
Like,
and
when you're in the moment, when you're locked in, when you're enjoying something, yeah, some things are gonna fly by and miss. Some things you pick up on a second viewing. It just happens. But like that right there, don't even bother me really because that's a minority. That's a minority of the fan base that gets annoyed with that kind of shit. They're passionate about the shit. I get it. I understand. But it happens.
They're passionate, but so are we.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
mean to tell me that when I'm on my favorite websites, you mean to tell me if I zoom all the way to the end to catch my favorite moment, you mean to tell me that's me not really being a fan of what I'm seeing?
That's a whole different example.
It's still the same. It's
not the same.
It's entertainment.
It's not the same at all.
So, you mean to tell me when I'm watching my entertainment videos, you mean to tell me I am not as big a you mean to tell me I'm not as big of a fan as you because I zoom past certain parts? No, I just enjoy what I'm about to see. I'm in it for the moment.
Nobody thinking you sitting there with a glass of wine and a bucket of popcorn watching that shit. That's some old other shit. That don't compare. What I'm trying to say is that there's different levels of passion with this, and people are gonna miss stuff, and people just gotta let it ride, and that's what happens. But you know what I mean? That don't bother me because, like I said, that's a small like group in every single fan base. That's gonna happen. So it is what it is.
Oh shit, let's chat now.
Either way, you about to get your fucking phone bricked. But see, like 20 fucking auto-played videos that you won't think is.
So why would she say let's chat now?
Go ahead and click and find out. When you should blow up, don't say nothing. This is a day one, obviously. This is a day one. I can't wait to see it. The story is going to be incredible.
iPhone may be infected.
I wonder why. Taika, like that, this nigga killed it with Ragnarok. He's gonna kill it with this. Like you got Marvel going in so many different directions now, and being injected with like a lot of new blood and like different feelings. Like they gotta have something for everybody now, which is what I appreciate. They have something for everybody. Like
well-rounded.
We can all come together and watch this shit. And the one final thing I'm gonna say before I end this shit is like the great thing about these movies is when you go to the theater, you're sitting there with a bunch of people you never met, but for the runtime of that movie, y'all motherfuckers are family. Like you're all in the same mindset. We're all enjoying the shit together. We're laughing, crying, high-fiving, all that shit. And this shit brings people together. The MCU brings motherfuckers together, and that's what makes it so powerful. That's its strength. Like we all are, it's like we knew each other for our whole entire life when we're in that fucking theater. And that's what I appreciate about the shit. The discussions that you have after the movie with people you never met, it's crazy.
Do you know how many friends I made when Captain America said Avengers Assemble?
It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. These motherfuckers that I've never met, but we talk, we exchanging stories. What comic did you read? This one? Oh yeah, remember this one? Like, oh yeah. Like, what can happen next? You sit there theorizing and shit. Y'all in the lab and the theater. Like, it's crazy, man. That you can't. That's something you can't replicate.
Okay,
like that's gotta be organic.
You really did make a friend. You took one from home.
Like that's organic. I mean, but that's the power of Marvel. Sometimes you beat motherfuckers and you connect on a different level. It is what it is. Like, and that's what I can't wait for, man. That's why these movies are so fucking good. So obviously, day one, we're there for this. Obviously.
I've been dreaming.
Oh. Nice song.
Every night. Same dream.
Every morning.
Is she not marrying him?
Same
Oh.
nightmare.
Strange. The fate of the multiverse depends on us.
Oh.
Careful, Stevens.